Welcome to Nerd Initiative. I'm Derek Hoskins, and this is my review of Red One, starring Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans, J.K. Simmons, and Lucy Liu, and directed by Jake Kasdan. When a villain kidnaps Santa Claus from the North Pole, an ELF operative joins forces with the most accomplished tracker to find him and save Christmas. Now that's the synopsis, but is it any good? I have to admit, I was going into this movie and I wasn't sure what it was going to be or what I was going to get based on the trailers. Red One looked like a fun throwaway family film, but the early reviews were pretty scathing in all honesty. So let's talk about the things I enjoyed about the film. First and foremost, the world building was surprisingly great. I truly loved the mythology and the world that I was introduced to. It felt like there was a rich history just waiting to be explored. It was a fresh take on the North Pole that I would love to revisit and see more stories set in that setting. Most of the cast turned in solid performances, with Chris Evans and Dwayne Johnson leading the film with great chemistry. J.K. Simmons and Lucy Liu are great as always. There's also a pretty solid emotional story, highlighting the importance of seeing the good in people and not focusing on their worst moments, that really hit me kind of right in the feels. Finally, the action was a high point. Fantastic chase scene early on, fun fight scenes throughout kept me entertained for a lot of the runtime. However, positives don't completely overshadow the negatives. The movie suffers from a very predictable story that leans on a few too many cliche tropes, and the runtime is a bit of a chore as well, clocking in at 2+ hours. Red One is a little bit of a longer holiday movie, especially for a family movie. Speaking of family movie, I'm not sure what demographic this movie is trying to hit. At times it acts like a typical family film, then it turns on a dime with things like profanity and a lot of thongs on a beach. Not that it goes over the top in any way, but the tonal whiplash kept me from loving this movie as much as I would have based on the story alone. At the end of the day, Red One is an enjoyable, if not forgettable, Christmas movie. I'd be interested to see more stories in this setting and in the world, but I doubt that this one's going to be going on my Christmas movie rotation. So at the end of the day, I'm giving Red One a 2.5 out of 5. But what about you? Have you seen Red One? What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Nerd Initiative, ring the notification bell to stay caught up on everything that we have coming your way from the home of pop culture positivity, Nerd Initiative, and we will see you next time.